And just like that, it's over. It's about 6:45 in the morning right now. I think you just start to see the sunrise if you stand at the very, very beginning, maybe around 6:15, 6:20. You can start to hear people cheer. As the sun rises, it slowly moves its way up through the crowd. But yeah, it's 6:45 and I was pretty close and it's over. So just to give you a bit of a timeline of when the actual equinox sunrise happens. A lot of people get here like 4:30 in the morning. It's a long time to stand and wait. So the crowds were pretty large today, but nothing like yesterday. The equinox is usually over a 3-day period. This is day 3. I thought that would be the best day to come since there'd be less people. And it was less, still massive crowds, but day 2, I saw pictures and videos. It was unlike I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure they broke records, but yeah. I know yesterday some people were complaining and they were upset because there were so many drones in the sky. So people that had their tripods set up, trying to get that perfect shot. A lot of the pictures and videos, all you see is a drone right in the middle of the sun. We'll see how that translates into next year, if they'll allow drones or have more limits on that. But even today, there's probably 6 or 7 drones buzzing around back and forth all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna go find my friends, maybe have a little bit more coffee, take a few pictures, and call her a morning. Go find something else to do to escape the heat for the day. I think we're lost. This is where my pin brought me to, and there is nothing out here. It seemed promising because there was a really nice wide highway concrete road that brought me to here, but it's obviously incorrect. That's okay. At the end of this road, there's literally just nothing. A little bit of a pond, some birds kind of flying around. Very close to here is the Pearaing Wildlife Conservation Area. I think it was a couple years ago I went and visited, and it was really cool. We went pretty late in the hot season, so it was pretty dry. You couldn't take a boat out there, and I might still be a little bit late, might be a little bit too dry, not enough water to boat. But I'm hoping to get close to there, see some cool birds, maybe take a boat. We'll see how it goes and what it's like, the situation out there. So I'm gonna jump back on the little Frankenstein bike and we're gonna head back on this huge highway of a concrete road. Hopefully find a dusty little road we can turn down and keep making our way deeper into the countryside. Suc sờ bái. Nhắm bài hai nào? No. Oh, auto na tí. Nạp té, sầm ra. Quỳ lên. Oh, អរគុណច្រើនអត់អីទេខ្ញុំជិះម៉ូតូតាលេងចង់មើលសត្វស្លាប់ប្រហែលជាទីនេះបាទ Quỳ lên. អូអត់អីទេមិនចង់រំខានទេមានភេសជ្ជៈត្រជាទេមានស្រាបៀរមានស្រាបៀរហេឡូម៉ោងប្រមាណនេះមានកូនប្រមាណអ្នកកូន4ច្រើនអ្នកច្រើននេះចៅអូនេះចៅចាកូនធំហើយចាអស់ហើយអូអត់អីទេមិនចាំបាច់អាប់លុយវិញអរគុណនេះសម្រាប់ក្មួយទុកអរគុណម៉ាអរគុណម៉េចអរគុណម៉ា
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
see this sign, but it's hilarious. 2 roads going in 2 different directions, and there's no arrows. This is part of the fun of exploring in Cambodia. Oh, I really don't know which way to go. And when I look at GPS, it doesn't even show that there's roads here. It's just a big green space. I'm just kind of driving on a whim. I like the look of this road, and this is heading towards Tonle Sap. This is kind of more going into the countryside, so I think I have a better feeling about this road. We'll see if that's a mistake later. Okay, I did choose the right road. I see kind of a checkpoint gate up ahead, and there's a really nice big boat sitting here. Definitely getting the right feels in this area now. Man, jong mơ sạt slap, miền tràn tre. Miền
តែបងជិះទូក
ជីទូក ត្រូវជីទូកតាមបាយមើល
ចាជិះទូកទៅបានមើលសត្វឃើញច្រើន
ចាន
ចាបើយើងទៅអត់ជិះទូកអត់មានសត្វចាសមានសត្វតិចតួច
ចាន
ចា
ជីទូកតម្លៃប្រមាណ
ទូក$12កន្លះអស់$19កន្លះទាំងអស់ទាំងសបតទាំងទូកអស់$19កន្លះ
អូទាំងអស់ប៉ៅទាំងពីរ
ចា
19កន្លះ
ចា
ម្នាក់
ចាទូកមួយជិះបាន3នាក់
អូ
ចាទូកមួយជិះបាន3នាក់
អរគុណជួយបញ្យល់អំពីរឿងនេះខ្ញុំអត់សូវស្គាល់ច្បាស់
ចា
បាទខ្ញុំបានមកទីនេះបន្តែយូរហើយ
យូរ
ដូចនេះផ្លេតប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំមានមិត្តភ័ក្តិផ្សេងដែលចង់មកលេងដែរ
ចង់មកលេង
បាទដូច្នេះប្រហែលខ្ញុំមកលេងពេលក្រោយជាមួយមិត្តភ័ក្តិ
ចាចា
ចង់តាលេងជាមួយគ្នាខ្ញុំអត់សូវស្គាល់អំពីតម្លៃដូចនេះថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំជិះម៉ូតូមកចង់មើលបន្តែ
ចា
បាទប្រហែល
បងប្រុសមកពេលល្ងាចពេលម៉ោង 4
អូនេះល្អជាង
សបោសัตว์ច្រើន
អូចាន
ម៉ោង 4 ម៉ោង 4 កន្លះសัตว์ទៅចូលតំណុំវិញឃើញស្អាត
អូចាន
ពេលព្រឹកម៉ោង 6 ម៉ោង 6 ចាព្រោះវាត្រជាក់ទៅសัตว์វានៅកន្លែងបឹងនោះច្រើន
អូខេ
ចាពេលថ្ងៃចេះវាហើរទៅរោចំណីទៅអត់សូវឃើញច្រើន
បាទ
ចា
ហើយអូខេអរគុណច្រើនជួយបងយល់បងស្រីបាទសូមសុខសប្បាយថ្ងៃនេះ
ចា
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised about the price of Pearaing Biodiversity Center. But it is just nice being out in this area. The fields are beautiful, and as I was coming back, there was birds, all kinds of birds everywhere. I could see them flying and heading in that direction, so obviously they're going to that spot they like out at Pearaing. So I was able to sneak up on a few birds, get a couple good shots. Hopefully they turned out. And then I decided to keep going on that road, and then I realized that I recognized the road. And I had made a video previously about this area, so I stopped and there's a special little rare yellow bird that nests here. So I'm just gonna take a little rest to cool down a little bit and see if I can practice getting some good shots of this little yellow bird again. Sorry, I'm pretty sure the lighting is terrible for this video. The sun is directly above me. It's getting to that hot part of the day, so it's time to go home, rest, chill out, cool down until the evening when it gets beautiful again. Lately, the sunsets in Cambodia have just been incredible. Went out last night with some Cambodian friends, and the colors of the sky were just unreal. I got some of my best pictures I've ever gotten from last night's sunset. So kind of stoked. Gonna go back out there tonight, find a different spot because there's some kind of lunar eclipse tonight. The moon's supposed to be kind of red. Also get a really good sunset. Hopefully it's hit and miss with the clouds, but should be awesome. And of course we're gonna jump on the little Honda Cub, go race around in the deep sand. Should be fun.